Welcome back, everyone, to the conversation. Today, I'm going to go off script talking about relationships, friendships, family, how important that bond is to an individual, how it's hard trying to go through life as a single individual and take on the world versus if you have a village behind you or people in your corner that can help you with support, pick you up when you're down. And nobody should go through life alone. But I do realize that it's hard making and keeping friends when you don't feel 100% invested in a relationship. So, why is it hard for us to maintain a healthy relationship? For some of us, it's because we have trust issues. We've been betrayed in the past, but like a good friend of mine told me earlier today, we can't we can't use that judgment or that negative vibe that somebody else caused us and placed on somebody new. You have to give people a chance. And not everybody's going to let you down. But there probably is a couple more negative people in the world than there are positive. But you got to take chances. And then the family dynamic. When you get abused or misused or taken advantage of by a relative or a parent or even like a distant cousin, it sucks. It's hard because your family's supposed to be there for you no matter what. And if it's broken, if it's not healthy, and if it's not a good unit, then it could make life a lot harder. But that's something that both sides of the party has to work on. And if one person or one group of people isn't willing to change, then it could take drastic measures. Not everybody has the finances to handle that drastic measure, like therapy or intervention or counseling. So, what can you do in a smaller manner to help you with that situation? You can formulate a plan, an action plan, like write out a list of ways to turn around that relationship. You can say, hey, so and so keeps borrowing a lot of money from me. I'm putting my foot down. We need to make a change in why, for one, this person seems to have no money. And for two, why do they keep coming to me in their time of need? Like I'm a bank or something. Maybe they're taking advantage of you because they know in the past you've been able to give. So they think that you're like a faucet that's never going to run out. But you know darn well that's not the case. And they need to make that realization that if they're your family or friend, then it shouldn't be going to you for monetary gain. They should be going to you for some type of advice or just a regular conversation. And then another point to my friendship dialogue is it, do you think that social media affects how we make friends? Like, is it more so a game or statistics, like how many followers you have, how many friends you have, Do you get paid per post? Or are you in the social media game just to learn, like discover something new, like a new niche or a new pop culture reference? And is that an actual real valuable relationship? Like it would be as intimate if you were to meet them in person offline. I just deleted my Facebook because it's such a distraction. There's all this stuff on my news feed that I don't want no business seeing. you know, it's just a very weird yet interesting place and time that we're in nowadays, where you can be better friends with a person you never met versus someone in your childhood. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. I guess what I'm trying to say is we find our closest advisors, our most heartwarming companions in the strangest of places. Maybe it could be somebody that you didn't really talk to back in school, but y'all ran into each other at like the grocery store, the gas station, decided to exchange numbers and had a good conversation and never looked back since. Or maybe it can be some total stranger that you met downtown. I don't know, they might have asked you for a cigarette or some change, or they might have just complimented your shoes. And you start seeing them more and more frequently around town. And eventually y'all exchange numbers and some blossoms. Maybe they become your boyfriend or girlfriend. It can be extreme, but you never know what happens in today's world. It's just such like what the Drake Future motto was, "What a time to be alive." But hey, you live and you learn, and every day you gain experience points and you gain allies. Some people are just considered our associates, but some people are friends that are closer than a lot of your family. So yeah, this has been Lance Washington, episode 2 of the conversation. And we talked about friendships and relationships. So, like and subscribe, comment ideas, and enjoy the rest of your day.